The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Green Bay Packers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from Green Bay. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open is Creighton. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Packers.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
Let's go. Viking 18.
He'll look to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Commanders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
1st down, Commanders.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Flush to his right. That is caught side of the end zone. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Commanders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it, and the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Packers 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need one. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Second and 7.
At the 26-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
From 23, here's second down and 7. They'll throw with Daniel. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get them back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Ray gonna return it. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's gonna take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Washington. York, good on the extra point. The Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10. And they're on the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he'll take it forward to the 27.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Let's go. 18, 19, tight.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
A big play there for Washington. 41 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
79 Bronx, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Get it? 60 Eagles, trap 60, trap 60. Ready, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's in. What a drive. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Washington.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Hurt. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That one's good for 29.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now quickly to Golden on the RPO. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Ronnie Hickman is there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better...
That is hot. What a throw. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. That is second TD catch of the season. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Flowers now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
Pickup brings up second and 3.
Throwing is Daniel. To the former Cal Bear, Jake Tunges. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Daniels to throw on second down. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long.
the 60. Hurt.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. In trouble, and down he goes.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Red! Viking 18!
A toss, and here's Brooks. Room to run inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row, and another 1st down.
31 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Come on. Set. 19, go.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. What a drop. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Commander. York. Good on the extra point. And the Commanders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now, faking the give, out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
79 Bronco.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
He's going to let this one go deep. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes, and I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Washington first down.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Go! 18 cards, go!
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Ray going to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get it!
On the ground, they go with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play there for Washington. 59 yards.
And the Commanders' first down.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pick up at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
On the stick.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Vikings, let's go now.
The throw is Daniels, and that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Nixon on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pass caught ringside by Kraft. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Here we go, Sack.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That one on target to Watson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
Gray brought in motion. Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. Whoa! He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. 10
yards. And the Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8.
Left goal 80. 79 Brooks. 19, 18. 18 Cardinal. 8. Ready.
They'll go once more with Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Washington.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Again, it is Brooks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll run it here with Brooks. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, fourth down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This a 57-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards.
Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Bravo 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
17 yards.
17 yards on that connection. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Work in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Rolling right. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in backwards.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance. Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. To the goal line and in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Joey Sly.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Flowers now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Get it! 60!
On the handoff, this is Brooks. He's inside the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Washington. That's his third touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Commanders 48, Packers 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. There's Kraft, the tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught by Golden, right side. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Commanders will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Another try with Brooks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
3rd down and 3.
Let's go now. Ready.
He'll try and run it with Brooks. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here we go.
First down, Washington.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. And if he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.